Hey everybody, it's Liz from City Green, and today we're going to be talking about all the parts of the plant and which ones we eat. To begin, let's talk about a classic salad. A salad might include lettuce, carrots, celery, tomatoes, or even broccoli. These are all vegetables that we see in the grocery store or growing in our garden, but do you ever think about what part of the plant each of these vegetables comes from? Let's talk about plant parts, starting with roots. Even though we can't always see roots underground, they are so important to the health of a plant. Roots help the plant stay strong in the ground and absorb vitamins and nutrients from the soil. Some people think that it's the leaves that drink the water for the plant, but really it's the roots that absorb and store the water from our watering cans and from when it rains. If you have eaten a carrot before, you have eaten a root. Other root vegetables we eat are radishes, beets, and turnips. As you move up the plant from the roots, you will find the stem. The stem is like a big highway for water and nutrients. The stem sucks up the water from the roots like a straw, and it sucks down sugars from the sun down to the roots. If you've eaten celery before, you have eaten a stem. Asparagus is also a stem. The craziest stem is a potato or sweet potato. These are actually enlarged stems called tubers that live underground. The next plant part that we also often eat are leaves. Leaves are responsible for something you may have learned about in school called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is pretty complicated, but basically what happens is that leaves are able to turn sunlight into sugars that are used for the plant's energy. That's why we always need to make sure our plants get enough sunshine. Leafy vegetables people eat are collard greens, kale, spinach, and lettuce. What plant part do goats like the most? Pretty sure it's a leaf. The next plant part on our list are flowers and flower buds. And I know what you're thinking. Do we really eat flowers? The answer is yes. You've probably eaten a flower in your lifetime. Flowers attract bugs, butterflies, and bees, making it possible for plants to reproduce, grow seeds, and fruits. This is called pollination. I will talk a lot more about this topic next week. These are strawberry flowers, so after they're pollinated, they will turn into strawberries. If you've eaten broccoli, then you've eaten a flower bud before. Other flowers some people eat are cauliflower and squash blossoms. When the process of pollination turns our flowers and flower buds into fruits and vegetables, that's when we often get the most excited about our gardens. The main purpose of fruits and vegetables are to hold and protect seeds. Plants are even so smart that they've made their fruits and vegetables taste really good so that animals like us will eat them, poop them out somewhere where they can grow new seeds. There are so many different fruits that we eat, but some of the main ones we find in our garden are tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, and squash. Don't forget that we also eat seeds. Some seeds we eat include beans, peas, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds. Because seeds are the starting point to all plant life, they tend to be full of nutrients and energy for us. Now it's time for you to explore plant parts on your own. Use this sheet and overlay each of the real vegetables and fruits provided on top of the drawing. When you are finished, feel free to taste test all the plant parts and talk about your favorites. While you are arranging your veggies, think about the different roles they play not just for us, but for the plants. After you've tasted all the vegetables, now you get to play one of my favorite games, the Veggie Off Game. In this game, you divide up into 2 teams or play 1 versus 1. The 2 teams will turn their backs to each other and the referee will say a vegetable and an emotion, like sad broccoli, for example. After the referee calls out the vegetable, each team will turn around and act like a sad broccoli, or any other vegetable and emotion they name. The person with the best or craziest version wins. Then the winner has to say what plant part their veggie was. After you play the game, you can use the labels provided to label each of the things we've planted in the garden with the plant part that we eat. You also should water your garden and make sure things are growing well. I hope you all had a great time learning about plant parts this week. See you next time.